Planning a Career by
Ashlyn,
Emily,
Macy,
Joy.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do. A quote by Steve Jobs. Imagine yourself having to put your passion on hold because of the fear of not making it in the world or supporting yourself and your family. Even if you decide to go into a career that is not your passion, there is always the possibility the career might not work out for you. This is why it is important to do something you love rather than having a job that you dread going to every day just for the benefit of better pay. You may not realize it, but by choosing a career you don't love, it can have a negative effect on all the people around you, people like your family, your friends, and your fellow employees. If you have a negative attitude about your job or just life in general, it affects the people around you. Not only are you going to not like work, but it will be very hard for you to enjoy life and the everyday activities other than work that you do.
when deciding your career, there are multiple factors that lead into choosing a job, such as hours worked per week, salary, whether you're involved with others, and whether it requires a college degree. There are many different ways to discover your passion, which can be as simple as looking and researching on the internet. If you are unsuccessful with that or would like to know more about a certain field, you can go to local job fairs where you can talk one-on-one with those in that profession. There are also multiple ways within the school where you can find your passion. We are fortunate enough to be surrounded by many clubs with a wide variety of interests. For example, for those who may be interested in the medical field, can join Medical Explorers, where once a month they have a speaker or a tour around hospitals to see what area they are interested in. You can also find out some of your interests by joining other clubs such as cultural clubs, environmental, or leadership clubs. Once you have a field of interest, it is important to step out into the world and shadow those professions. With this, you are able to then experience what the everyday life in that profession would be like, and if that area suits you. It is important to shadow as much as possible, even if you have a slight interest, because you never know what surprises may be hiding out there. Job shadowing can also help when applying for a job, as they see you have some experience under your belt and you know what to expect.
Many students feel pressured to go into college by their family, their friends, their teachers, counselors, and the list goes on. But college is not for everyone. Education is critical, but college is not. There are many alternative options to going to college or a university, like learning a trade, volunteering and traveling, and the arts. When learning a trade, there are many different options, like apprenticeships, construction, welding, photography, and forestry. All of these fields you can shadow and learn what the people in these fields do and see if it would be something that you might like. You could also consider going to travel or volunteering. There are many established programs like the Peace Corps and the AmeriCorps that many people go into and enjoy what they do in these fields. You could also go into the military. There are many different branches of the military that could match your personality or the type of work that you would like to do. So you should research all these different branches to see if you would be interested in any of those. You could also participate in the arts. There are many different fields in this branch as well, like artistry, dancing, musicians, and acting. Although it may be difficult to get to the top, the work is very rewarding, especially if it's your passion. Schools should help students who are more interested in these fields, just as they would help any other student. And if any of these professions are what you enjoy, if it is what is going to make you happy, you should pursue it.
As Steve Jobs once said, quality is more important than quantity. This is important to keep in mind while you're choosing a career. While choosing a career may be difficult right now, you should choose to do what you love.
And don't be afraid to ask for guidance. As Macy said, it can be difficult to go into a job that is emotionally taxing on you because you don't enjoy the job. This can affect you and all of your family and friends around you. If you don't choose a job that's enjoyable, your work may not be quality. So you should always keep in mind to choose something that you like to do, whether this be a traditional college experience, trade school, or even going straight into the workforce.